Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Stonehearth and the Nerds of the North. Certainly hope you're having a wonderful day, because I'm certainly excited to be back. As you can see, we are in the middle of fighting, actually. Rat Team's out here dealing with a bunch of these. I believe they're orcs. I want to say orcs, and we're not actually doing a very good job of fighting them either, which is a little bit of a concern. Let's hope that we can deal with this, because Ronia has returned once more. And I'd really like to read what Ronia has to say. That's why they're surviving. They have clerics. Right, let's change our strategy here. Focus on their clerics so that they can't get healed up. There we go. Hold on, they still have a cleric, do they? No, they don't. Okay, so suddenly this is a lot easier. We should be fine. Let's read what Ronia has to say. When Ronia appears for the last time, it is with a golden banner in her hands. It is a twin to the one this town embarked with so long ago. She tilts her head with a smile and gestures at the horizon. She doesn't need to speak. Hearth is waiting. Re-embarking allows you to carry over up to 3 citizens, 10 items, and all your unlocked recipes when starting a new town. Well, that's exciting. I didn't even know that was a thing. I'll tell you what, we're gonna bring in Hearthling number 29, and a new adventure awaits. If we want to, we can take, you know, a crew of Hearthlings. If we want to, we can go and establish a new town if we want to. Maybe later, though. Maybe later. I'm not too interested in doing that right now, because I still have work to do. I didn't know that was a thing, though. I had no idea that was a thing. That's awesome, man. Although I will say, before we get too carried away, there have been some changes between episodes. As you can see, I've gone ahead and changed this up a little bit, so we actually have a proper entrance to the mines at this point. The Great Hole, or Grand Hole, or whatever this thing's called, is very nearly done. And we also have an additional little bit of path down here that goes through the farms, because I thought that would look kind of neat, and I think it does look kind of neat as well. So that's pretty much all the changes between episodes. I can't really think of anything else that I might have changed. If I have, then I'm totally drawing a blank on it. Obviously, I mean, there's these lampposts in here, but I bought those. I didn't make them or anything like that, so I don't know. I don't know if I've missed anything. We will maybe see it as time goes by. Now, let's see. I want to have a little look around the map for a second, because I want to see if there's any more of the bunny statues, because I'm not sure. I'm not sure how the quest works with the rabbit folk. I don't even know if they're properly in the game yet. I don't know if they're actually a thing, because obviously we had the quest with them, but we never saw one of the rabbit people. We never saw them, you know, taking cover in our base. Obviously, you can see them when they talk to you, but that's more of a little picture. So basically, I'm wondering if they're even a thing, or if the Geomancer's maybe just not actually in the game yet. I've genuinely got no idea, but I'd really like to find out. I'm just not seeing any more of the rabbit statues around here. I might have to discover it, though, is what I'm thinking. I wonder if I have to go out and actually discover the statue, or it won't show up. So I guess we'll take that as our idea. Let's go ahead and grab someone from Red Team. Let's say it's going to be you. And I want you to run one heck of a distance all the way down to there, if you wouldn't mind. So you have fun doing that. You have fun discovering whatever might be down there. As for everybody else, I guess the focus is going to be on the Great Hole, which I can't really see into all that well, but it looks like it's just got to be furnished, and then it's going to be finished, which is great, because it's going to be somewhere better for them all to sit and eat. But I am wondering if, I mean, we have 29 citizens. Is there a stat anywhere for how many beds we have? I'm not sure if there is. There's gripes on having no food. I'm not going to go through all of this. Bonuses, inventory. Buildings are doing well. I don't think there is a stat on how many beds we have, and if there is, I don't know where it is. So that's a thing. The good news, though, and this is something I actually do remember, is I've taken out the trappers areas, so I guess we could totally build some houses up in these spaces. Which would kind of make sense considering that we probably need to give people beds. So we'll be doing that shortly. What I would like to do, though, is go ahead and move this little market stall. I didn't mean to press that button. I want to move the little market stall down into this space because I think it could look a lot better. So we'll put it right there, and then I think we can just start building houses. I think we can start building little cottages up in the northern parts of town here, and then from there, probably some walls along here to stop any bad guys from getting towards the Great Hall. And then we're fairly secure. I mean, obviously bad guys can come through they can come through the trees, they can do all that stuff, but you know, the trees sort of look secure. That's the idea. They're not actually secure, but they look like a method of protection. Now, speaking of trees, we have 281 of them that we can place. That's a lot of trees. I'm going to place a bunch of them here just to make it look like that road sort of curves through them a little bit. And I also want to bring a path down through here at some point and sort of around so Hearthlings might actually follow that. Also, I did. This thing's done, man. Look at that. That looks awesome, man. I love it. That looks really, really good. Can I see inside properly? I can. Look at all those tables and chairs, man. And then this is all going to light up at nighttime as well. That's going to look so good. Although I'm noticing that some of these aren't actually... In fact, a lot of those aren't actually lighting up, which is a bit strange, so... Oh, no, there we go. Oh, dude, that looks awesome in there. That looks so good in here. I love it. All right, well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to the Great Hall that we have here, and I'm going to take all the tables and chairs out of it. We're just going to pick those up. We're going to move them, and I'm going to turn this into... You know what? I might turn this into another storage building. That might not be a terrible idea, because, I mean, it would be relatively front and center when it comes to where we do all of our crafting anyway, so I think this might be a good idea. I also think it might be a really good idea to work towards getting an engineer, because I'm pretty sure we don't have one of those yet. So let's have a little look here. We have templates. We're not building anything currently, so... Engineer's Workshop. I don't think we have one. I should probably double check this actually, because I might have built it and forgot about it. But I'm fairly sure I haven't. In fact, looking around here, I'm almost certain at this point I haven't built an Engineer's Workshop, but let's double check. Let's go in depth. So that's the Pottery Studio, Carpenter, Weaver, that is Shared Sleeping and Storage, that is Dining Hall, Herbalist, Mason, Cook, Storage, and Mason. And then down there's a little cottage. Oh, we haven't built this yet. Build that cottage. Absolutely build that. That's going to be for the 2 other farmers. And I guess what I'll do is... Well, I guess I can go ahead and place the Engineer's Workshop at this point. So the Engineer's Workshop, I'm going to want to put it pretty much here, I suppose. Now, can I get it to line up nicely? I don't think I'm going to be able to get it to line up perfectly, but I can get it to line up pretty well. I can make it look good at least. So we'll go ahead and place it, I think there. I think there will do the job. It's kind of nice along the road there, and it fills in the space really nicely. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to avoid clicking that build button in the top left for the time being, because... The game is not having a good time. The game is really, really not having a good time right now. I've been getting so much just lag and not even frame drops, actually. I was going to say frame drops. It's not even that. I'm just getting lag when I try to build things. So I'm not gonna click build on any of these yet. I will just, I'll sit patiently, I'll wait for the other buildings to be done, but we can get those in at some point. Those will be a couple of shared or little stone cottages. Can I get one more in beside them? Just a nice little thatched stone hut of some sort? It looks like I totally could. It looks like I totally could. I think they'll have to take a tree or two out there, but I think that'll look nice. I don't want to go too far into the trees, so we'll get those built at some point. This thing down here is... Are they already done with the foundations? They are. I guess, what, we've got 20... How many Hearthlings are actively building right now? I mean, yeah, a lot of them are workers, so a lot of those guys are going to be doing some building, so fair enough. Fair enough. Let's see then, while we're waiting to get an engineer's workshop, can I actually can't build an engineer's tool bench. What is my blacksmith doing then? Because we need more iron. Interesting. Okay, so we need to do more mining. I can safely say I didn't expect to need to do mining at this stage of the game, but I guess it kind of makes sense. There's a lot of, I mean, there's silver ore down there, but I think most of everything else is probably, I mean, what is this? That's iron. We could go for that. We could dig into that iron vein. That is an option. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do, actually. I'm gonna clear this space out. Actually, no, I'm not. I don't want to clear it out completely. We're just gonna dig further into the mountain because there's a lot of copper there, and I would kind of like it. And then 1, 2, 3. So we want to go 1, 2, 3, and then another double. So we're going to pretty much copy the pattern that we already have. I didn't want to do that. I'm going to have to completely remove... Oh, only that bit. Perfect. I thought I might have to remove the entire mining thing. That could have been a bit of a pain in the butt. Herd of caribou heading towards the thing. I don't really mind. I think I think Rad Team will be fine on that. There we go. New mining task is set up, so I'm going to let them do their thing. Going to have a little look at the daily update as well, which, interestingly, we could get Hearthling number 30. I'm gonna say no, though. I'm gonna say no simply because if there's a chance I can get a rabbit person, I kind of want a rabbit person, man. It's a rabbit person. Obviously, that's kind of the goal. That's kind of the thing we're gunning for here, so hopefully we can get ourselves a rabbit person at some point. Have all of the tables and chairs been removed from this building? They have not. Why have they not been removed from there? They're not supposed to be... They're not supposed to be there. Like, the order was cancelled as well. That's really strange. I want all of those removed because I want to turn this into another little storage building. Invaders approaching. Let's just pause for a second while I do this and get all of these flagged up for removal. I think this will be a useful little storage building. I think it's also going to be good to start pushing people up to the Great Hall for mealtime. I think that'll be useful. So let's see here. Invaders approaching. Good lord, that's... Actually, alert mode is not a good idea here. Let's send them up to, let's send Rad Team up to deal with this. Okay, alert mode might be a good idea. Let's try and get people inside the bunker, as it were. There we go. Those things are being dealt with. We can turn off alert mode. Oh, no. Maybe we can. That's a lot of kobolds. I think we can I don't think we need to micro this, though. We have some upgraded quivers and stuff like that, so I think we're fine. It looks like... It looks... Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. It's totally fine. I will say, I'm pretty sure we have got more questing we could do, don't we? Because we can make... I'm not sure what it is. Is it the Mason has to do it? We can make the gong thing. Is it the blacksmith? Yeah, the blacksmith. A level 6 blacksmith can make the decorative scout gong, which I'm tempted to do because it brings tougher enemies to town, and I think there's like a whole quest line there. But I know that some of the higher level ones are remarkably tough to fight. So I don't know how good of an idea that actually would be, because, you know, we're doing very well for ourselves. I'd kind of like that to continue. I'd kind of like to not die. So I'm going to have to go back and forth on that idea for a while, I think. I think I think going all in could be a bit of a mistake. I'm also going to take that out and say you can maintain like 99 of those. That'll give the herbalist something to do at least. Bandages, let's say that you can maybe maintain 5 of the light bandages, and I'm gonna say like 25 of the coarse bandages. That should mean that, oh, blacksmith level 6 already, not bad. That should mean that the herbalist can actually heal people quite nicely. And it means that the cleric can focus on battle. I'm also noticing that all my fence posts are going weird. They're not actually going to be in the fences, which is really annoying. In fact, all the fences are actually nearly done. Not bad. Yeah, my fence posts have gone a bit weird there. I don't know why that is. I really don't know why that is. I'm also totally thinking I might just try and build up this forest, like... I might try and clear all of this out. Like, all of this out and build my own forest. You know, build this out so it sort of comes around and weaves around. I think it could look really good. I do think it could look really good. Speaking of looking good, how's this going? Slow, which is to be expected. Most building in this is slow. Although I think there was a recent update to the game. I'm not sure if it'll apply to my save or not. I don't know how that works, but I think one of the recent updates to the game actually improved the build speed for these guys. Because it has been painfully slow to build everything. Herd of caribou, I think we'll be fine on that. Tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna see if I can build this this path that I talked about. Let's see if we can get a path that leads through the woods here. So this is gonna go to there, and I'm going to try and make this look like it sort of leads off here nicely. I think this is slightly tricky actually. So something like that, and then if I start filling it in with this, it should start looking like it's fading away from the red a little bit. That is not what I want to do there. So does that kind of works, right? Yeah, that kind of works. Okay, I'll allow that. We'll just start going down this way with the path. I think I'll just take it in a nice straight line for a little bit there. Then we'll curve over this way. And I can actually connect it to the path we have here, which I'm sort of intentionally going to bring around this tree a little bit. So let's see, it could go there. I want it to go there. Alright, so something like that I think will look pretty good. So bring it to here, and yeah, let's just start angling it towards the main road. We can sort of have them meet up at one point. Meaning people might actually use this road, which would be really nice, because that's kind of the goal, is to see my hearthlings using this little road that cuts through the trees. So we'll have that go down to about there. We'll have this one come over like this, possibly. I just want it to, I want it to line up really nicely. I want it to look the part, and I think that actually does. So that's perfect. This stretch is, you know what, we're just gonna sort of cheat on this. There we go, we're carving out a path right here. I think it's gonna look pretty good actually when it's done. I'm actually quite looking forward to seeing hearthlings maybe using it as well. I did decide to go ahead and put a few more trees in there as well, just to make it look like the path is you know, carving its way through the forest a little bit. It's trying to avoid some trees here and there, because I didn't really have it follow a straight line. I had it sort of curve around a little bit and angle a little bit. And obviously I could have done almost actual curves on this. There are ways to do it. I mean, anyone that's played Minecraft remembers, or at least I would hope you, well, is it even a thing anymore? Anyone that's played Minecraft might remember, like, the circle charts that you would Google. Like, anytime you wanted to build, like, a tower or something that was a circle, you'd Google a circle chart, and it was like, oh, this goes five blocks, then in one, and 3 blocks, and then, like, 2 blocks, 1, 1, 3. or 2, 3, 5. Like, you remember like the way you'd kind of get a circle using pixels? At least I remember it. I remember it all too well trying to make circles in Minecraft. It was a nightmare. It was an absolute nightmare trying to get it to look good. And then you miss one block and the whole thing's off. The whole thing looks terrible. I remember that very, very well. Now let's see, there's actually... What's missing on this structure down here? What are we missing? Wood logs, really? Huh. It's kind of surprising. Invaders approaching over here. Let's turn on alert mode real quick, though that's... Alert mode really doesn't work when we have, like, the bunker that they go to, you know, sort of in the path of the bad guys. Really doesn't work. There we go. Daily updates here. I'm not going to bring in Hearthling number 30, not yet. What I will do, though, is send... Have we really got more fighting going on? I'll send people out to just gather wood from this little forest here. We'll get a whole bunch of it. We'll pretty much clear out the entire thing. Because, you know, why not? So, all of that. And all of that. All of that. And all of that. So there we go. That should get us a whole bunch of wood. There's apparently some fighting going on somewhere. I'm not sure where. I have no idea. I'm also totally thinking we should get another trapping ground. Ooh, idea. I have an idea. What if our trapping ground was like a very small thing here? Like if this was a trapping ground? So, like this, if I can. It's very hard to see through there, but something like that for a trapping ground. And that can be for bugs. And then over here, obviously we only have one trapper, but I think this could look cool. Like if we go... Can I do this? I think I can do this. So if I go there and go down to, say, there, and that can be the small animal trapping ground, I think that'll look really good. Even though we only have one trapper, I think that'll look really, really good. I'm kind of looking forward to that now. That's gonna look really cool. That is gonna look really, really cool. As for this path, I mean, it's not even being constructed yet. I think this path, for whatever reason, has latched itself onto the construction of, yeah, the small single cottage over here has been lumped in with the construction of that path, so that's kind of annoying, but it's not a huge building, so it should be fine. Oh my god, the forest is gone! That was so quick! That was so quick, man! That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. Also, I saw a few comments saying that it'd be good if we could get rid of the permanently white trees. I'm not really sure how that came about, to be honest. I think I placed those in like winter and they became permanently white, and then I put these ones down in summer, and yeah, it seems to have worked that way. It's a little annoying, but it's fine. I think it looks cool. I think we've got a really cool pattern here with the green and the white trees, even though it makes absolutely no sense. Someone is starving. Oh no. Oh no. Why? Why? Why do you do this, Hearthlings? Why do you do this, you silly sausages? You get done. You get done. You're just mining your way out. Go on, get down from there. If you can. Can you actually get down from there, or are you permanently stuck? I have no idea. I have no idea. Can we build that? There we go. So there we go, right. Freedom. Oh, don't get stuck up there. Please don't get stuck up there. Oh, why would you do that? I can't believe you've done this. What are you standing on? Oh, there is a block there. Oh, God. Okay, right. Get yourself done. There you go, bud. And then remove the ladder. Then we'll build a ladder there to get rid of that block, hopefully. A thief approaches. Can we deal with the thief? I can't even see the floor in there. We'll send Red Team and see what happens. There we go, so that block's gone. Let's clear out these ladders then. Yeah, I have no idea how they're actually going to successfully mine all of that out. I really don't. I'm also wondering, no, we don't have any workshops yet. We still don't have the engineer's workshop, man. That sucks. I really want the engineer's workshop, but it's just gonna... It's gonna be a process. This path also still hasn't been touched yet. I guess they're maybe prioritizing the construction of this, or are they doing something completely different? Restocking items. There's a little bit of building going on, but not a whole lot. That's strange. That's kind of strange. So what is this? This is the Mason's Workbench. So I guess that's just gonna be... Let's say... No, Mason is gonna be stone, right? So there we go. We'll just do stone for that bench. Even though I don't really think we... I don't think... Do we have a second Mason currently? Did we ever get a second Mason? I don't think we did. No. Alright, well, no, construction seems to be... Is construction paused? No. Oh, we're out of stone, really? How does that come about? Also, fighting, apparently. Oh, wow, that's a bunch of kobolds again. I think we have it under control. I'm genuinely surprised that we're out of stone. Genuinely surprised that we're out of stone. I'll tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna pause all building orders for the time being. And I'm gonna let all you guys just mine things. Although, oh no, there we go. Some people are interested in mining, some are hauling, that's fine. So we'll let them just go and try to mine all of this out, I guess. A bunch of them will do hauling, a bunch of them can do mining, and we'll see what happens. It is very strange to me that they're gonna try and mine this out in the way that they're doing, though. I don't think that's gonna go well. I feel like we're gonna see a lot of Hearthlings get stuck. But, I mean, well, actually, this one, who is this? Induna actually had the smart, you know, thing there, did the smart thing and built a staircase, so. I mean, maybe? I mean, there's 2 Hearthlings stuck right there. Exotic animals for sale. Ooh! 3,000 for a forest dragon whelp. And yes, I did roll, I did do the whelp. A collie? A flame dragon. A duck, doodles. Caribou. Kitten. I want the kitten! Ah! Right, I want a dragon and a kitten. Right, hold on. I can do this. I want a dragon, which we now have, and I need to sell things in order to acquire a kitten. What can I sell here? I guess I could sell the armor. Probably not using it, so sell all of that. Let's sell, I don't know, a bunch of those. There we go, I think we got enough. I'd like to buy a kitten. Thank you. Can I get some money back for selling anything else? Doesn't really look like it, does it? We could sell a bunch of these. There we go, got some money back. Probably not much else to sell, to be honest. We could sell some trees. We have some tools, we have a workbench, we'll sell that. So we have, or we should have, a dragon. Oh, look at him! Oh, his name's Generosity. I don't think so. It's Spyro. There we go. Oh, he's a little dragon. He's all like, oh my god. Dude, where's my kitten though? Oh! Marshmallow! Okay, your name can be Marshmallow. Oh no. No! Oh! What have I done? What have I done? Look at him! Look at him running! Oh my god, dude. And the kitten as well. Oh, I should not have done this. I should not have done this. Dude, his little tail's wagging. He's a happy little dragon. Running around in cave. Oh, I should not have done this. I should not have done this. Dude, look at him. Look at the little dragon. Look at the little dragon go. He's adorable and he knows it. He knows he's adorable, man.